Good morning.
Hello?
Yellow.
Oh my goodness. My man went back to the hat.
Back to life. Back
What is up?
to
How are you? How was your
reality.
weekend,
Bro,
coach?
where were you coming from?
Man, I'm everywhere, buddy. I can't keep telling you all about my travels.
It sounded like you had a rough travel last night. Where were you at? You be like
We
that
were out visiting one of my sisters, just having the time of our lives.
in Orlando?
Um
Uh-oh. Is that hernia Greg? Greg the hernia.
hippa.
Listen, um,
Hey!
just an update. We
Yes.
currently have, excuse me, I'm burping. Holy cow, excuse me. We have 16 followers
Dude, we are
currently. I
fire.
mean, we're big time. I don't know if everyone knows this, but we're going big. We're going big here. Um, I think we should give a shout out because he's been begging for a shout out.
Dude.
Jose Jordan, thank you,
Oh, say,
sir.
can you see, my friend?
Yes, thank you for subscribing and tuning in. We do appreciate you. We currently do not need any help with audio. Clearly, we've got the thing figured out. So, but thank you for
Daddy
subscribing.
Disney, my man.
Oh, have you ever met anyone that has gone to or loved Disney as much as the Jordans?
Yes. Not
No.
many people. Not many people. But like
What?
people who are Disney people, they just love Disney. Like it's the
But the
place, man. That's
but
where
the
they want to be.
Jordans love Disney.
They do. They do.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you go to Disney every other weekend and at least once a month, and you wear the Disney Mickey ears or hat every time you go, I think you're addicted to Disney.
I think you are. I think there could be a slight minor addiction there.
But what is
Um,
what is
Coach Jordan
what?
wears the Disney hat outside of Disney
Ooh,
as well.
he
He loves
does.
that hat. He's got several of them actually,
But does
but
how
I don't
much
think he wears the ears outside Disney.
how much Disney is too much Disney though?
Well, I've seen some videos where there's this guy. He's like, if you're an adult and you choose to go to Disney with me, I don't trust you.
I've seen that guy too. He's pretty funny.
uh, how much Disney is too much? So my family, we're big Universal people
Oh,
and
Because you're Harry Potter people. That's why.
love Harry Potter.
Okay,
Love
fair.
Dan Radcliffe. Come on the show. We would love to have you,
Yes.
but we would like to
Listen.
have Emma Watson more.
Yes, and even that redheaded weirdo kid. Come on,
Oh,
come on.
Ron Weasley. Don't you hate
Weasley.
on the Weasleys? The
No, no,
Weasleys,
no.
they're a
That's what I
great
meant.
family.
That's what I meant. Is Ron Weasley
Great family.
or the or
You know
the
what we
or
should do
or the little
sometime
elf thing?
on Harry Potter's birthday in July? We're going to do a Harry Potter episode,
Oh
and
boy.
we are going to choose players or families and put them into houses. It's going to be
Okay.
awesome.
All right. I don't know what that
You're gonna
means,
we're
but
gonna use
yeah.
your little rice hat as
Oh,
the little rice. Where we're gonna use that as a sorting hat.
the sorting hat. That is it. Okay, go ahead. So
Neat.
you're saying you are universal people.
Yes.
Why?
Universal
What is
speak.
and this is coming from an honest place because we don't do either. So I always wonder
You've
why.
never
So
done either?
we have, but we've gone like once
Hold on, I've lost you.
in the
Where
last
where did you
decade.
go, Cotton Eye Joe?
Are you good?
Austin?
Yes.
No.
See, you're
Guys, we're having some technical.
I told you. This is your internet. There you go. You see?
Yeah, there you are.
You gotta stop using AOL dial up.
I have better internet than you.
Well, no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Who do you
Guaranteed.
have? Verizon or Spectrum?
Doesn't matter who I have.
Stop.
I
Just
get
answer
like
the damn question.
listen, just listen. We get the granddaddy package because remember, we have to do like online tutoring for our students. We have
Um,
some in the house, we have some gamers. So we have to make sure that the gaming
in
speed.
in the house, we have some gamers, meaning you're just asking for a friend
You know
to
what's the
get them.
saddest day of my life?
What?
I've had some sad days,
What?
right? Like passing of relatives, all that horrible, like hits
Mm.
you, stays with you for years. Saddest day for me is when Everett, my son, started consistently beating me in John Madden football
Oh
on the
man,
PlayStation.
that is terrible.
It
That
went
is.
from being like the cool dad, like just beat you again, to like you're in the third quarter and it's just
Oh
like
yeah.
they don't know if it's okay that they're beating the hell out of you. It's the worst feeling. And you're just everything you do. And I obviously have so much more football knowledge than a young kid who doesn't really know the game yet. And he's hitting me for like 60-yard bombs left and right. Boom, boom. And every time just looks over.
Well,
And
you know
then
what?
at the end of the game, nothing worse. You just lost by like 45 to your kid who shouldn't have ever figured out how to play this game. Good game. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm
Get out of my face.
never playing video games again in my life.
Get out of my face, little kid, or I'm gonna eat your dinner tonight. But
You're
see,
not
this
getting
is why
dinner.
I firmly believe in the train of thought that you never let your kids win at anything.
You can't.
You just can't, because eventually, if you have beat them up enough times in basketball, in foot racing, in John Madden football, they should get pissed off enough that they'll be like my whole goal in life is just to beat my dad in that one thing. I mean, that's Isaac currently. He's now going, listen, I'm faster than you. And I'm like, come on, give it a break. He goes, no, come on, let's race. And I'm beating him. I'm still beating him, but it's getting close. And the kid is almost 10. But Michelle is like, I mean, why don't you ever let him win sometime? We play Nerf basketball or we play dodgeball. Dude, I'm we
Yeah,
and
it just falls like
yeah, yeah. Because the day that he beats me in anything, either of those boys beat me in anything, I'm literally just going to lay down and just die. But listen, I'll be damned if I let him beat me right now. And so Michelle's like, no, you got to give him a chance. You got to give him a chance for what? Because the second that I did that, so remember I told you we got a pool table at the house, and the boys
dude.
are the I listen, best $300 I spent at Facebook Marketplace ever. So we went to where was it? Main Event, and we were supposed to go bowling and do arcades and blah 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 with the boys. It was a family night out, and we ate at that little restaurant there, and they have pool tables there. And we thought, okay, no problem. My kids have never played pool. Michelle hasn't played pool in like 10 years. We spent 2 hours playing pool. And
Mm.
dude, best time ever. So much so the boys were like begging to go back. And I'm like, get out of here. It's like, $20 and $30 an hour to play pool there. So I'm like, let's just look around. We have the space in our house. So we ended up buying this pool table. And we just now we play like daily, but we play daily, and I'm like making the kids cry because I refuse to let them win. But the one is Samson used to cry, cry, cry. He's so pissed off. I hate this throwing down the cue sticks. Now then I see him like he's shooting pool like every night, and I can just
Sneaking
see
in,
he looks over
got
at
a
me.
heater in his mouth.
Oh, dude, he takes a shot. He looks over, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Then he's like, Dad, let's play. Like, all right. And they're getting better. But
Dude, I'm
again,
telling you, give it like 3 weeks.
no.
You're gonna get called in at like midnight. They're gonna call you out of bed.
Yeah.
Dad, I want to show you something.
Yeah.
Let's play for $10. And then
Yeah.
one of
It's
them's gonna
over.
pull out his own cue stick. You have no idea where he got it. He's screwing it in. Got the chalk. And then he breaks, and there's like 4 balls left on the table, and you're like, what just
game
happened?
game over. So,
they
anyways,
have their own little YouTube channel they started just to like
yeah,
show your reaction.
yeah, their YouTube
And you
channel is
become a
called
meme.
I Hate My Dad. What? What?
Then you become a meme and it's over.
Well, listen, speaking of dads, we did have a birthday that we really didn't um, recognize. So,
Oh yeah.
Coach Joe Ross,
Oh,
Coach
I
Joe
know Joe
Ross,
Ross. What's up, Joe?
hey, happy 100th birthday.
Hey, Mike turned 77.
Hey, listen here. When I was in the Navy back in the Viet Cong, what? What happened? I forgot. Okay,
Joseph
give me warrior push-ups.
Antonius Ross.
Yes. Happy birthday, Coach Ross. And
Happy birthday, my friend.
yes, I hope
We love you.
we love you. And we hope you had a great day. And yeah, there you go. Coach Ross, thank you very much. Let's get into the Florida High School Athletic Association. Let's just wrap it up because the state championships finally went. As our group chat, Coach Perez threw out there, Columbus High School wins 4M. Yeah, but that's did he go to Columbus?
No, he went to Miami Killian. That's where he went.
Killian, that's it. But
Yes.
you know, Miami people are always like, oh, the U, oh,
The
any
you
any team in Miami they root for. So
always.
listen, congratulations, Coach Perez. You can
Like
fact
if we
check
can't
us.
win, I hope Miami wins.
Yeah, exactly. But
Which team? Any of them.
Andy, there's like people from New York. You know what I mean? Like I got cousins in New York who there's one that lives in the Bronx, there's one that lives in Harlem, and there's one that lives in Manhattan. And no lie, they bitch and complain about New York all year long. Oh, it's too hot in this city. Oh, it's too cold in this city. There's too many people in this city. And I'm like, well, then, like, move. Who cares? And they're like, no, 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 New York for life. And I'm like, get out of here with all that.
Uh
Then stop complaining, you loser.
hey.
Oh, not loser, not loser, but you love them.
Working hard, making bows. I
Yep.
got you.
So in 3M, St. Thomas Aquinas. Yep,
Oh,
knocked off another one.
what a
Them guys playing.
unfair game that must have been.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Listen, I got a buddy who I went to school with who went to St. Thomas Aquinas and played there and played with me up at Florida. He is absolutely, they are diehards over there. Have you ever been
Love
down
it.
to St. Thomas Aquinas?
I've never been there.
Holy cow. That is that's like a college campus.
Well, they've
It
got kids
is,
from out of state that
dude.
like live there.
There's
Chris
field
Carter
house.
buys them jerseys from the NFL.
Yeah,
It's wild.
they got coaches' offices, they got field house, they got like a separate gym for. I mean, it's loaded. It is loaded. It's kind of a cool place. Anyways, St. Thomas Aquinas, congratulations. Also,
Awesome.
look at this. It's college football now. Listen?
Did you see who won? I think one M or one S.
No, who? Oh,
Shamanana. Shamanana.
listen, that I'm I'm hoping that catches fire because they're a powerhouse. They're
And
a
you're
powerhouse.
missing a local team that won a state championship.
Who?
Titus O'Neill's boy over at
Oh, that's right.
Berkeley Prep. Dominic Chow.
Congratulations, Berkeley Prep, for winning state championship. That's two S, right? Or 2M?
Go with that.
Yeah, let's just
One of those.
Oh, listen, let's get our fact checker. You know who you are.
Come on, where are you?
Check us. And then
You got to get him on.
Yeah. Well, remember what he said? He goes, "You can't afford my."
It's too early in the morning for him.
Yeah, that's I think the bigger problem. But listen, he's going to see this. He's going to get pissed off. He's going to throw it in our individual group chat. You guys are idiots. Here's the right answer. I'm waiting for it. Okay. We'll see the comments later. College football, going back to it. Let's start right at the top. Our predictions wrong. We had the conversation about who was going to be the Heisman winner, and ta-da!
I don't get the call. Like, he's a great player.
He is. I mean, but
Fantastic.
remember, the conversation last week was, do you pick the best college football player, period, or do you pick the best college football player that makes the biggest impact on his team, like takes them to a conference championship, takes them to the college football playoff? I think this year, and it changes year by year, they pick the best college football player, period. Do you agree? Oh, here's the eye roll. Oh,
I don't know. I really don't. And the problem I have with the Heisman and with like NFL MVP awards, it always goes to a quarterback. Not always, but majority of the time. And I think there are guys who are better college football players or better, you know, players in a lot of years.
Yeah.
Like there's, and I also thought like I fully expected the receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. to win the Blitnikoff, but you look at the LSU receiver Neighbors,
Yeah,
his numbers are better in every category.
He's stud too. Those guys, that would have been the hardest pick for me, the Bolitnikoff, because those two guys are just, I mean, game changers.
Wild.
But
did you happen to tune in
to?
Well, I should be. There you go.
Did I happen to tune in to?
Did you happen to tune into the Division FCS game yesterday between Villanova, our boy Trey's former team, and where we have two players currently, Matthew Durrance and Kirby Vorhees, the Jackrabbits of South State.
Hold, ready? Now I have to do this with no volume because there's a copyright infringement issue, but the visuals are clear on their own. Boom. And I'll listen, I'll narrate it, okay? Game flipped. Field flipped. Matthew Durrance
pushing people.
Blocks the kick. Matthew Durrance. Field flipped. Game flipped. Matthew Durrance with the score, and his celebration is he pushes that guy for no reason.
Just, poor old guy.
poor guy with the hat on.
Could have been slippery. Could have been some ice.
Bro, he almost literally knocked him off. Look how much shorter that guy is, dude. Look, watch. Oh, bro, really?
You get my face.
He's wearing a Jackrabbits hat on, bro. Like, seriously, that is a guy that's cheering for you.
Dude, you get so in the zone. It's so wild.
Bro, but look, he almost knocked that guy in his ass.
He's like, oh, it was awesome. I gave Gary a high 10. And then he goes back and watches the film. Like, you're in film session and like 800 times your coach is rewinding it.
Yeah.
Forget you, Gary.
yeah. Then listen, you're in the special teams room, and they have nothing to do with that scoop and score. They're complaining about the guys rushing right into those personal protectors. What are you guys thinking? What are you doing? Forget that Durant scored. You guys didn't get to the punter. You guys suck. Do you want to go home? Back to South Dakota?
Oh, go back. Did Durant just push Gary?
Yeah. Dude, that is the worst in the film room because they like nitpick about, like, it could be the best play. It could have been the best play that just happened. It could have won you a conference championship, a national, and they're like, hey, did you see this dickhead? I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, yeah, we scored. Yeah, it gave us the win. But let's look at the things we can fix.
Yeah. Listen, look at this guy. Don't mind that we got this huge score, turn the game over. We got a big turnover, win a national championship. Look at these guys. They're walking. If I had never seen a loaf, listen, if I could give away your scholarships, I would. Okay.
Listen. I know it worked this time,
Yeah.
but 90% of the
Exactly.
time you don't make that block because of
Look,
your first step.
yeah. Listen, you see that? That's called a false step. Okay. You do that again, 9 times out of 10, you're getting knocked on your ass. All right. Good.
Plus, we just scored.
Yeah. Coach, we scored on that. Yeah, that's beginner's luck.
Film room's hilarious.
I hate it. And the problem is when you get to college, they film even practice.
Oh,
So, dude, I'm constantly looking up to see where they're filming so I can get out of the range to lay down on the ground after 17 a days. You know what I mean?
Jack and I, why are you 27 yards off the ball? Camera,
Oh,
sir.
the worst is, listen, the play's gone over there and the camera's following the pan over there, and they're like, yeah, but I'm counting here. Look, there's only 7 guys at the football. Where's the other 4 of you guys? Up here one comes. Late. Oh, Dak and I, that's where you're at, Dak. And I'm like, well, coach, I was just picking up my teeth from getting blocked on my ass. So, and I think my head is spinning. So my bad. Anyways. So yeah, that's where we're at. Matthew Durrance, congratulations. Kirby Vorhees, congratulations. Trey, sorry, my guy. That was it was close. It was close early. It was close early. And then they did a good job finishing it off. Who do they play next? North Dakota, right?
It's either North Dakota or South Dakota. North Dakota State or South Dakota, I believe.
I think North Dakota State played, and they beat the brakes off of the team that they played. So this is for the championship now, isn't it?
No, it'll be semis, I believe.
Oh,
I'll tell you 1 second. I'm looking it up right now. Bracket.
Dude, they got
bracket busters.
And I love it, but they play long. The season is like long as hell for those guys.
It is. It might be the championship.
I think it is.
Oh, dang. Is it? No, it's not.
It's not.
Is it? No, it's Final Four. So there, Albany still left.
Okay.
South Dakota State.
Okay, I'm looking it up right now too.
North Dakota State.
Yep.
Montana.
Oh, Montana. Montana's pretty good. The Grizzlies, they're pretty good, right?
I mean, listen, Jackrabbits all the way.
Oh, yeah. I told you. Dude, when I watched them play for the first time on national TV yesterday, there's guys on that team that are FBS guys.
Their running back is phenomenal.
Stupid, dirty, but amazing.
An awesome guy to learn from. How about Kirby Vorhees? He gets to Steinbrenner. He gets to learn from Deion Silas.
Oh, I know.
And then he gets to South Dakota State, and he's learning from that stud. That guy was awesome.
Well, and the one thing that Kirby has always been is he's always been a coachable guy. So
awesome, like fantastic.
I do not.
Remember the first time you ever met Kirby? I remember your first interaction ever.
Mine
with Kirby Vorhees.
Me?
Look at you. You're just frozen in time.
So are you. Dude, you need to work your internet. Like, stop with the AOL dial-up because you're frozen. Are you good? Greg? There you go. He's back. And you're back. Okay. Go ahead. What is your first interaction?
Your first.
Mine. I don't remember.
First.
I don't remember this.
Not my first.
Okay.
Your first.
Okay. Let's do this.
My who, my Your first interaction ever with Kirby.
Okay.
He was coming over from JV practice to our water boy back when we were down on the downfield.
Okay.
That was muddy and gross. And you look over at him, he's just drinking. He's like, I'm Kirby. I'm going to play running back for you. And then he's like, I think I just got hit in the head. Oh, man, I think I'm concussed. You're like, what? Who's this kid? And then he's like, just kidding. And then he ran away. And you're like, I hate kids.
That's true. You know what? But the first interaction I remember with Kirby, like the first one as coaches, we were playing um at Blake. Wasn't it Blake? First carry, um,
Mm, no, Wharton High School.
Wharton. We call
Yeah,
counter. We call counter. And my guy goes like 60 yards for his first touch at varsity football, goes for a touchdown. And we were like, ooh, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna
dynamic.
but then that remember he rode back with us from Apopka. Was
Hmm.
it that year? Yeah. The Apopka year.
Yeah, his
And
freshman moved up.
freshman, he moved up. He didn't get a lot of playing time, but he was we were with the injured guys because remember we were driving the vans
Hmm.
and um he rode with us, but on the way back, he was the only guy that was still awake. Remember, it was you, me, and Kirby, and
Yes.
every other guy in that van was dead asleep. And we started we started playing the music that we enjoy playing because it's just funny stuff. The YouTube group
Hilarious.
song and remember we were playing some of these songs to irritate Kirby. Remember, it was so cold out that day. We drive and we have all the heat on. And remember, I pumped the heat all the way to the top,
Yes.
and we're like dying of sweat. And
It's
then
like
I
a
opened
sauna.
all the windows out, and then 40-degree weather.
Then everybody wakes up.
Yeah, come on,
Whoa,
coach.
whoa, 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 whoa,
I'm
what
like,
was
whoa,
that?
what happened? What happened? What happened? Then turn the heat up again, and we're like sweating. But remember, we put those songs on like Duhas. Remember
Yes.
Duhas, and Kirby was vibing to all of those songs. Remember, we put on like Journey, stop, don't stop believing. This guy starts singing along with
Oh,
us.
it's
And I'm like,
crazy. We're like, who is this guy?
we love this guy. He
Yeah,
is
he's
so
hilarious.
good. But those trips in the vans for playoffs were fun as heck, man.
Epic.
Yeah,
Remember the time we stopped to get everybody like a taco before we
yeah,
got on the road, and
yeah.
that
That was
car went.
Manatee.
And
Manatee
we're
game.
we're in the drive-through line of the car. Like, I'm not waiting, even though I already ordered. Tries to go over the curb and run straight into a tree.
Into a tree. Dude, he
Like,
was
what?
but remember that was the same day we were like, okay, listen, everyone's getting a taco. Everyone gets two tacos, and that's it. And there was someone with us. Was it Cam Brown or there was it was somebody, and they were like, can I get like a bean burrito, easy on the beans, extra red sauce, extra cheese? And I'm like, what the hell? Did you not hear what we just said? We said everybody gets the 69-cent taco, and that is it. You know what I mean? Nuts. Hey,
What was that? It might have been Cam Brown.
I
That's
can't remember
hilarious.
who it was, but it was one of those. It was an injured guy, and clearly was not listening, and clearly thought we were paying with like school funds or something. But we just wanted to be nice and get tacos for everyone on the way home from getting our butts beat by Manatee.
So
Which,
funny.
anyways, um,
It was so good.
tell me tell
Eat
me now
tacos all day.
all day. Why you? Oh, there you go. Now you're not frozen, bro. You're back. Um,
Sha-na-na-na-na.
sha-na-na-na-na-na. Anyways, um, talk to us about flag. You sent me a text. I was a little confused, but you guys got moved up to a Nike Elite, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like
Yeah.
with
What does
BSN,
that
we're
mean?
getting I think we've had some nice success, and we're starting to get seen a little bit. But I'm so excited for the team we have coming up, and I
Yeah.
can't wait for you to come talk to them and share some knowledge. We've been doing like these meetings every Tuesday for team building,
Okay.
and we've got a cool group of kids, and they're just really bought in and really excited to get the season going. So can't wait for that.
That's amazing. Anybody that we should be watching out for that will
We
re-
we have our returning top receiver, Berkeley Demeter, who's a softball player as well. Fantastic young lady with some speed you would love. She's fast, man,
I like it.
and just
Speed
awesome kid.
kills. Speed kills.
Then you've got back Matty Bridges and D-Ray Ayeni.
Mm,
We got, and then our little bit receiver out there on the side, Edmiston. We have a fun group of kids, and they work
nice.
hard, and they're hungry, man. And, a couple of really good freshmen that are coming in this year. One plays for Team USA.
Ooh.
Yeah, KK Ramsey, heck of a kid, really mature, really fun, and just we've had some awesome just team building talks, and we're getting underway soon. We're just waiting for the days to tick down until we are able to get out on the field.
When does the season start?
We'll have tryouts in January, and
Okay.
then officially we begin at the Bucks Tampa Bay
Oh,
Buccaneers
that's
event.
cool. Yeah,
The
that's
Buccaneers
cool,
have
man.
been so great with helping with pushing the sport.
Well,
So we'll
listen, the
have
whole NFL, the whole
yeah,
NFL is pushing flag,
it's awesome.
and I think it's because now flag's gone into the Olympics. Um, it's a whole version of football that opens up to a whole different demographic of people that love football but don't like the collisions. Um, and I think it's gonna blossom into, believe it or not, into like a professional league. I got a
Very
feeling.
possible.
And I think the NFL, believe it or not, they're going to get their hands in that as well too.
Some
Because,
amazing athletes out there that
eh,
you just would never see on a football field.
right. That
And so
they
now
couldn't
you
play on a
can.
football field. I think there's going to be a lot of people who are like ultimate frisbee people. If you ever watch those guys and gals, I have a couple of them that I work with. They're phenomenal athletes, but the problem is they're miniature or they're tall and skinny, and they wouldn't make it on the collision side, but they can run. They're super agile, super fit, super coordinated. That you put a football in their hand, they're just
You
they're maybe more
uh,
dangerous.
like
Yeah,
you ever see like a real like flag football tournament where it's like adults playing for money. They've been
yeah.
playing the game for years,
Yep.
and it's incredible how some of the people move.
Well,
Like
you
they
know,
can dip down and like they're parallel to the ground.
yeah,
I'm just like, how?
you know who's doing that right now is Fernando Malakut.
Malakot.
He is my neighbor, but he is in adult leagues where they play. It's like they play almost professionally because they go every weekend to different spots and they play for like for bands, dude. It's not like for
Awesome.
chump change. They play for some real money. So, but he's the prime example. He um was a receiver for us here at Steinbrenner, and he
Our
was an
working kid had a couple really big games at the end of his senior year.
yep, but for all intents and purposes was average because of his height, because of his speed. Dude, he went over to flag football when he went over to USF and absolutely blew up. I mean, and I think that's what's going to happen with flag football, and I believe that the NFL is going to monetize it. They're going to cash in on it because now, likewise, collision collision sport wise. Hey, you frozen? What in the hell, Greggy? What are you doing? Can you hear me, Greg? Yo, frozen. There we go. And you're back, bro. Seriously, stop. But
The fan spinning.
what I was saying is that they the NFL will monetize flag football because likewise your demographic now you have men and women. You're going to have um, a lot of crossovers from different sports. All really sizes and shapes will be able to play. Unlike the modern game of football now, where you have to be like an absolute monster to be on the field anymore. You know what I mean? At every position, really. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I think it's
Uh,
gonna be
I'm
fun.
just very thankful that the NFL is doing as much as they are. It's been amazing. But I
Yeah.
will correct you on one thing before the corrector gets you.
Okay.
Fernando Malakot had speed. He's a fast dude.
Oh no, that's no, I agree. He was fast. He was raw, but in comparison to the guys that we had
He's he's a
there,
fun dude. I remember. I enjoyed
he,
joking around with him.
he's my
One of the
neighbor.
guys that we could joke with.
Yeah, he's my neighbor. He still, realize he still sends me texts like Happy Thanksgiving, like Merry Christmas, like Happy Birthday. Like he's such a good human being. And it's you run across people like that every so often. And when you do, you never lose touch with them. You try to keep connected with them all the time. And you know
Your
that you made
internet is something else.
well, and you know you made a bigger
Your
connection
internet.
with them. What the hell? Your internet. Are you there? There you are.
Yeah. Your
No,
internet's brutal today.
your internet's brutal today. But what I was saying is that's how you know as a coach that you made a bigger connection with that person rather than the player is when they continue to reach out to you after their time at the high school is finished. And Fernando's one of those kids. So, he's such a good kid. We love him very
We'll
much.
push.
He's our neighbor. Yep.
Hey neighbor, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Fine.
So I asked my flag players this to come with the thing in their life they are most proud of, like that they have done,
Okay.
or just the thing that they have the most pride in their life.
Okay.
And you can't say your family because everyone's his family.
So the question is, what
What are
is the
you most proud of in your life?
family? No. Well, like, what do you mean? It's like individually?
I want it to mean whatever you want it to mean.
I think it's not my family, but my kids. You know what I mean? Like, I think that you spend all this time with individual accolades, reaching them, grabbing them, but then when you see your kids do something small or accomplish something that's you take for granted, it's such a huge win for you, and it's more important to win than all the things that you have ever accomplished. Like when your kid first talks or when they take their first steps. Like forget about anything you won individually. That's like amazing. When you see your kid graduate from high school or go to college, which we've got one too. Ainsley's
Yeah.
at the University of Florida. Like anything I could have accomplished or would have accomplished pales in comparison to them being better human beings or turn out to be better human beings than I am. Speaking of which, hey, what's up,
Vegas
baby?
B.
What's up, B?
Hey,
How are
you're on
you?
Coach Austin and my show. Can you say hi?
Hi. Oh, she's blurred out.
I'll be
Bye
with you in
bye.
a minute. I
Okay.
know. I'll be with you in a minute.
How about you?
I love you.
You answer. You can't answer family. What is your
So I discussed to me, I think it's and this goes off what you were just saying, the relationships that I have, that I am able to form with, athletes and just people that I know that I'm helping in some way, just be a part of helping somebody get to their journey that's right for them.
you're
And
awesome. You're awesome.
that's what I love. I love that. To me, that's what I'm most proud about, when I'm able to somebody have had a hand in their lives and they go off and do something, that's for them. It's not doesn't have to be something amazing or groundbreaking, but that's amazing for their life and their community.
So you are amazing.
You're
Listen.